my pockets keep telling me it's gonna shower. Call up my homies, it's on and poppin' the night cause it's meant to be ours. We keep a fadeaway shot cause we ballin' and spittin' up every hour. Look mama, ow, you just like the flowers. Girl, you the truth with all that goody power. Cause you spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down, down.
You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down.
From the top I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to be. It's going down. From the top I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to be. It's going down. Hey, Shawty must know I'm the man. My money lover like a #1 fan. Don't open my mouth, let her talk to my fans. My Benjamin Franklin's. A couple of grands, I got rubber bands. My paper planes making a dance. I'm like that's part of my. We building castles that's made out of. She's amazing, on fire blazing, hotter than Cajun. Girl, won't you move a little closer? Time to get this maximum wage that belong on a poster. I'm in the days that is waving at me like damn it, I know you. You run the show like a hoster. Tell me whatever and I'll be your gopher. You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down, down.
You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down.
From the top of I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to be. It's going down. From the top of I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to be. It's going down. Yeah, I'm spending my money. I'm out of control. Somebody help me. She taking my bankroll, but I'm king of the club, and I'm wearing a crown. Popping these bottles, watching they go.
You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down.
Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turn to the city, I broke out the...
We welcome you to Patriot Place and a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough, Massachusetts. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Buffalo Bills and the New England Patriots. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen, the kicker. Andres Borregales has the ball on the tee. And off we go from Foxborough. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. On the ground, this is James Cook. He's got room to run right at the start. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early. And we see it here. Nice first play pickup. Fresh set of downs.
Now Allen on first down. That's to the left side. Taken in by Coleman. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. A pickup there of 13. First down, Buffalo.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Man in motion is Coleman. Allen going to give it to Cook. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
On second down, Allen. He gets this to the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Allen to his tight end, Kincaid. And the Bills have a first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Taken down after a short pickup. It's at the 27.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Ball on the 27. Here's second and 8. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Buffalo. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
And this is certainly what they've wanted to do all season long, and it's a huge reason, Mike, for this winning streak. Their ability to jump teams early and play with a lead. Everything is so much easier for the coach, for the offense, for the defense. Playing with a lead in the NFL is the ultimate position to be in.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Marcus Jones now to return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. First play, and May goes to the air. Open man, that's Kyle Williams. He's got it. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
We'll get this to about midfield. Maxwell Hairston there to make the tackle.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second and 8. Off the bootleg. Here's May. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
3rd and 6. operating from the shotgun. It's May. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And are they going to mark this out of bounds? They are. It's out at the 1-yard line. What a kick. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he'll move it out of harm's way. A gain of 3 up to the 4-yard line.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 4-yard line.
2nd and 7. Once again, it's Cook. Into the secondary, past the 15. A terrific run there, all the way down to the 40-yard line. A big play after being backed up. 56 yards.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Allen will give this to Davis. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drop for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of 2.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. So now they'll throw it with Allen. Toss left side, caught by his running back. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page. And that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
He'll try and run here with Cook. He's got the 1st down. They'll bring him down to 28. The sticks will move. 1st down picked up on the ground.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Here's a 1st carry for their running back. And he's in. What a try. Touchdown, Bills.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Here's Bass now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Bills will extend their 1st quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Jones now on the return. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this opening quarter. 1 quarter in the books. The Bills with the early advantage. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. operating from their own 23. They'll begin 1st and 10. Working out of the gun. It's May. Sure pass caught by Henry, the tight end. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
It's a gain of 14
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
What's that? That trip left nasty. What's up? Five.
A run, and this is Henderson. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Maxwell Hairston there to make the tackle.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back. They hold him to no gain.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Crazy. Where was that? Hey, what's that? Crazy.
Out of the gun, here's May. That one's on target for Williams. He's got it. They get an even 20 on that one. First down, New England.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
We'll get him behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. TJ Sanders there to make the play.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37. Here's May. High-headed defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. Now we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. They'll go. Here's May. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. First down, Allen. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Carlton Davis there defensively to break that one up.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happy. Gonna lose a yard.
Well, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. And motion, Shakir. On third down, it's Josh Allen. And they will finally track him down. Great coverage downfield. Leads to a sack. The Bills bringing on the punt team. That's Marcus Jones back to return for the Patriots. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. First and 10. Allen working from the pistol. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at their 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. On 2nd down, Cook.
And after that short run, it puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Remain here in this first half. We're back to Foxborough after this. Third and inches. Out of the gun, here's Allen. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
He'll try it now with Cook. And he's going to have the Bills first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
Allen goes with the pop pass. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
The tackle made back at his 48-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, here is Allen. Rolling right. Off he goes.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
in motion, heading left. Allen to throw on 3rd and long. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. And that'll set up 4th down. The Bills bringing on their punting unit. Back deep is Marcus Jones. Taken at the 19. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
33-yard line.
Crazy. What's that? Hey, what's that? Hey, five. Them.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Lots of space past the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. New England going to take their second timeout. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Crazy. Now here goes that. Crazy. Hey, what's that? Hey, five.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
1st and 10.
Here's 1st and 10.
What's that? Crazy. Hey, crazy. Hey, five. Crazy.
Now May. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he covers some ground on the return as well. Out of bounds past the 40-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. He'll swing this one out to Cook, and they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. From the gun, Josh Allen. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. The Bills going to use their final timeout here, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. On to try the field goal. This will be from 47 yards. Pass is kicked is good. And the Bills stake themselves to a 17-0 lead. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Here comes a return from the goal line. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Crazy, crazy.
On first and 10, here's May. Going left side, and it's taken in by Williams. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Second and a yard.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 15 yards on the catch and run for the first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Crazy. What's up?
On second down, it's May. Left side, he's got Henry. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
Leads to third and 11.
Five. Crazy.
May gonna look to throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
There's still a long way to go here, but in the second half, when you can defend this lead, man, pass rushers come to play. This is where you can close it out. Pin your ears back. Go get the quarterback. And after that last sack, bringing up fourth down, this offense has to decide, is this a risk they're willing to take by staying on the field?
First and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
And I think when you look back on the first half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of open windows, a ton of green grass for the receivers to make uncontested catches. So nice change of pace here. Continue to force the issue and make these guys earn the catch.
In motion, Shakir. On second down, Allen. Going right, it's taken in. He's taken down just shy of midfield. That is catch number 60 for the season.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Just shy of midfield. Here's second down. From the gun, it's Allen. Fires left sideline. That is complete. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the gun, throw here for Allen. This one, downfield for Kincaid. And the Patriots are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here goes tonight.
Maynard on 1st and 10. T.J. Sanders. He's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
May to throw on 2nd down. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 10.
The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Crazy. Here goes tonight. Crazy. What's that?
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Catch is made. That is Williams. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
So barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it looks like this is going to be a 3 and out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
They're going. It's May. Open man to Mario Douglas. And he will have the 1st down. Needing to make something happen. Trailing here in the 3rd quarter, they convert on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's May again. That complete to Henderson.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
To throw again is May. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. Hunter Henry was the one he was looking to connect with. 3rd down coming up.
Here goes tonight. Crazy. Five.
May to the air once more. They find his tight end. That's Henry. A gain there of 16 yards. Good for a Patriots 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Crazy. Here goes tonight. Hey, what's that?
May to throw again. Will spot Henry open downfield. And he will get into the end zone. Hunter Henry. Touchdown, Patriots. The extra point. Up and good. The Patriots are back in this one. It's 17-7. So following the touchdown, Borregalis is back to send this one away. The return starts from the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Cook. Into the secondary, past the 40. And it'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
I think both of us came away from our discussions with the coaches thinking that this guy was going to have a massive role in this one, but after only his first catch of the game, let's give credit where it's due. This defense, man, they've held him in check throughout.
On the handoff, this is Cook, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
You can see the running back. He's waiting patiently for that cutback lane to open, and it just never did. Great job by the defense continuing to string that play out sideways, and they're able to take him down for a loss.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. Fourth and a couple. Man in motion is Coleman. He'll try and throw for it with Allen. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
Hauled in by the tight end, Henry. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. This one's good for a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
He'll get this out to Henderson. And he'll be hustled out just shy of the first down marker. That's a pickup at 9. He's going to set up 2nd and 1.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
On the handoff, Henderson. The ball comes out. The Bills have got it.
Don't you just love when you get a chance to see the big guys run with the ball? Like, takes them back to their glory days. Every one of these guys at some point when they were younger was a running back, and they might not get the ball a lot, but when they do, they try to take advantage of it. He was able to go back for a big return. Doesn't get 6, but I think it's going to take him a minute there on the sideline to catch his breath.
He'll run straight ahead with Cook. And this tackle there, he pushes forward. That'll give him 4 yards.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun, here is Allen. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez.
So you do a great job all game long. You build up a lead here late in the fourth quarter, but now you get sloppy. This turnover all of a sudden brings a renewed sense of energy to your opponent, who a minute ago thought this game was over, and now they got a little life.
Here's May to throw it on first down. This one, downfield, looking for Henry.
Let's give credit to the defense. I mean, those throws, they have not been there this entire game. They have tried time and time again to test this defense downfield, and you can see a little frustration mounting from some of these receivers. They cannot connect downfield.
2nd and 10. Working out of the gun. It's May. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Williams there. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. 5.
Out of the gun, here's May. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down, and barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. So, 1st and 10 now from the 30s.
Patriots, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
5.
Here's May. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On the ground, here is Henderson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
Crazy.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front, because right now their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
Trailing late. They've got to go here. It's 4th down.
Here goes 5. What's that? Crazy. 5. Crazy.
They'll go. Here's May. Well, cover on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Cole Bishop.
If you're going to run this route against quarters coverage, Mike, you have to do a better job of running the route flatter. The quarterback is going to trust that you are going to uncover right when that guy comes out of his break, but he rounds the route just a little too much and ends up being a costly mistake.
A run up the middle with Cook. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. That's good for a Bills 1st down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. A pass caught right side by Coleman.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And the Bills are going to be set up 1st and goal. Couldn't reach Plain, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. They motion the slot man left. Now to tap this one forward, the receiver heading left. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll run. It's Cook. And he barrels his way into the end zone. James Cook. Touchdown, Buffalo. The extra point by pass is good. And the Bills up their lead. It's now 24-7. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Jones now on the return. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Crazy.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. To throw is May. Look at his big target, Henry, over the middle. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
That's another Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47.
Made out on 1st and 10. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Benford.
They'll take over 1st and 10 to their own 44-yard line.
Now Allen on 1st down. Looking middle, he's got to complete to Coleman. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here. Allen going to throw on 1st and 10. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Kyle Duggar. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Gets the point now for Borregales. His kick is good. And the Pats back within 10. It's now 24-14. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. They'll drop to throw. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. They stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Forced out wide. Looking downfield for Coleman. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. The gun, here's Allen. Out to his right. He'll try and get there on the ground.
It's a really good effort on 3rd down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
Only need a yard, and it's 4th down. Allen going to throw for it. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be brought down. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. Here's a chance to put this game away. 1st down and goal. Slot man going to move in motion left. Little quick pass to the receiver hang left. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So a road win here for the Bills, and that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.